tales of giants and fairies, druids and saints, King Lear, King Arthur and old King Cole. He shows how they all interrelate and take on fresh significance from historical and archaeological research. Organised into a clear and simple system, the myth or theme first, followed by the discussion or analysis, this powerful and innovative work will be of equal value to the specialist and the casual reader. So, I actually picked this up from a charity shop for 50 pence, so I think I did very well. Let's check inside. Okay, so the book was published in 1990, and this is a 1994 reprint. And then the contents are here for all sorts of things. We've got the peoples and their origins, the giants, the ancient Britons, the Picts, the Scots and the English, mysteries of early Britain, dynasties, magic and secret law, the Roman era, transition, Arthurian Britain, the birth of Scotland, the English inheritance. So I think what I'm going to do is take a look through, and then I'm going to do a bit of reading. So we've got an illustration on this side. It says, 4th century BC. He writes of a large island north of Gaul, inhabited by a nation whom he calls Hyperboreans. Their chief god is Apollo, and every 19 years, when the heavens are in a certain position, the god visits the island and plays on a harp, an instrument popular with his worshippers. They have a city sacred to him and a remarkable round temple. Britain, Stonehenge. It is said that the stones cannot be counted. Stonehenge is a composite, created in stages over a long period. Its English name is related to the Anglo-Saxon word hengen, which meant hanging or gibbet. The reference is to the cross pieces on top of the larger uprights, either because these stones were hung there, or because, with the uprights, they give the impression of a group of colossal gibbets. Much of the monument has gone, but the essential plan remains. Sited in a part of Britain that was once populous and advanced, as shown by barrows, artifacts and other evidence, it began as a circular enclosure about 300 feet across. The boundary was a bank of chalk rubble which is still there, though lower than it once was. This enclosure, in archaeologists' parlance, was Stonehenge 1. After a lengthy interval, a double ring of standing blue stones was arranged within it, constituting Stonehenge 2. Next, probably not long after, this was dismantled and replaced by the huge system of uprights and cross pieces, Stonehenge 3A. Lastly, some of the discarded blue stones were set up again inside in 2 phases, labelled 3B and 3C. The altar stone may be a fallen pillar. The big stones weigh 25 to 50 tons and are known as sarsens, a word derived cryptically from Saracen. They are blocks of natural sandstone, extremely hard, quarried 20 miles away on the Marlborough Downs and transported on rollers. They were artificially smoothed and shaped, a very slow, laborious process with the stone tools available. The cross pieces or lintels, which weigh about 7 tons, have sockets on the underside fitting onto knobs on top of the uprights. So striking is the architectural effect, unparalleled in the megalithic world, that it has prompted suggestions of outside influence. For some years, Stonehenge 3A was dated 1600 to 1500 BC, allowing the conjecture that it was designed by someone familiar with Mycenae in Greece, where very large stones were used in sophisticated buildings. However, a revision of carbon datings by Colin Renfrew pushed it back several centuries. The main phase of construction, producing 2 and 3A, is now thought to lie between 2150 and 2000 BC, i.e. before Mycenae. Since it does not look residential, Stonehenge has usually been explained either as a memorial over a burial site, Geoffrey of Monmouth's idea in the Merlin story, or as a temple of Neolithic religion, while the second view has prevailed. Direct evidence is scanty. There are no grounds for the name given to the altar stone, century. Some, when excavated, were found to contain cremated human bones, but it cannot be inferred that these were remains of sacrifices. Stonehenge 2 and 3 seem to be orientated towards the place where the sun rises at the summer solstice. For practical purposes, that is all. So this picture is an illustration of Merlin setting up the stones in an illustration to a French verse paraphrase of Geoffrey. The much favoured theory about the Druids will be discussed in its place, a myth in its own right. It originated with Aubrey and William Stuckley. The short refutation is that we have no evidence which would put the Druids anything like early enough. While they may have been spiritual descendants of an older pre-Celtic priesthood, it would be misleading to stretch the meaning of Druid a long way backwards in time. If Hecataeus' round temple were proved to be Stonehenge, that could suggest that Druids at least made use of it, because he writes in a period when they probably did exist. Despite many purely mythical details, his island is certainly Britain, and by Hyperboreans he means Britons. The Hyperboreans, dwellers at the back of the North Wind, were a semi-mythical people whose real home, so far as they had one, was in Asia, but Greek speculation shifted them westwards, confused them with the Celts, and even toyed with the notion that the Druids were Hyperborean sages. Also, the 19-year cycle agrees with what is known of the Druidic calendar. The problem, however, is with the round temple itself, rather than the Druids. While the mention of Apollo seems to link up with Stonehenge's solar aspect, this is a false clue. Apollo was not originally a sun god, or widely viewed thus till very late. A Greek in Hecataeus' time would not have identified him with a foreign solar deity. He's brought in because he was supposed to have a special relation with the Hyperboreans. One Celtic god did come to be counted as a British Apollo, but he had nothing to do with the sun. He was Mabonus, the divine youth, who eventually passed into Welsh legend as the hero Mabon. Mabonus was a musician. An altar at Hexham equates him with Apollo the harper, and the harp playing of Hecataeus' Apollo indicates that the god he is thinking of may be Mabonus, for whose cult, however, there is no evidence at or near Stonehenge. A worse obstacle is that the word here translated round, spheroides, means spherical, not circular, in two dimensions. Since the Britons did not have the technology for a spherical building, the temple must, on the face of it, be fictitious. The only way to give it even a potential reality would be to find another word that might have become spherides through textual corruption. A credible candidate is spiroides. In Greek, the difference is of two letters only. It means spiral and could suggest a ritual labyrinth. In one or two places, Apollo is associated with such a labyrinth, and its pattern occurs in Britain as a rock carving and a turf maze. But even if this idea were accepted, a spiral sanctuary could not be Stonehenge. The Merlin story as told by Geoffrey, its satanic variant is due to John Wood in the 18th century. specifically about Stonehenge. Geoffrey portrays the stones as being brought by sea from the west. Wildly improbable as his story sounds, the blue stones did at least travel from the west. Geology discloses a region of origin in the Preseli Mountains in Dyfed. They could have been transported up the Bristol Channel on rafts, and then perhaps up the Bristol Avon. This explanation has been disputed, but is upheld by Renfrew and other authorities. For some reason, the Preseli area was sacred, and stones from there embodied a vital magic. The altar stone is likewise from Wales, probably from near Milford Haven. On past assumptions about the Celtic Britons, implying displacements of population and cultural breaks, it might sound unlikely that a tradition could have been handed down so long to resurface in Geoffrey's book 3,000 years later, but as remarked, there was probably much more continuity than past prehistorians would have allowed. Stonehenge's specific purpose must be acknowledged as still obscure. The implication of sun worship raises the issue of a cult or other celestial bodies, but Gerald Hawkins' view that the entire structure is a kind of computer for predicting such phenomena as eclipses stretches the conception so far that it has failed to convince. The enthusiasms of so-called hippies as exhibited during the 1980s were grounded more on feelings than on precise interpretation. Renfrew stresses the importance of Wiltshire and Excursus 3, The Western Paradise. Taliesin, The Arthurian Landscape. Arthur's Destiny. So if there's anything that you would particularly like me to read, let me know in the comments. The Passing of Arthur. Quest of the Grail. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. And I hope you'll join me again. This has been